Would you like the funny song now that I sing to you? Okay, it goes like this. Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey. And you smell like 1, 2. Woo! Give a clap, everybody. Happy birthday, legend.
Did y'all see the video of the teacher that was singing to her student? He was 6, and so she sang happy birthday to you. You live in a zoo, you smell like a monkey, and you look like one too. So my best friend, she sent me this video today, and she was like, hey, make sure you check your DMs, because I sent you a video. I want to get your thoughts on it. So I watch it, and I called her, and I was like, yo, I'm so torn, because it is cringe, because, you know, here we have a white teacher telling a black student, you look like a monkey and you smell like one too. In today's climate, race relations are really high. I'm like, it probably wasn't a good choice of songs. I thought she was going to sing the other one, happy birthday to you. I wasn't expecting the other one. But the other side of me was like, The reason why my friend asked me this was because I have 4 goddaughters, and I've literally been singing this song to all of her kids since they were babies. So over 20 years, I've been singing this song to each of her kids every year for their birthday. So it is a song that was sang to me. I remember growing up, and we would sing it at other kids' birthday parties. So, you know, if she's an 80s baby, it probably could go over her head to think this may not be appropriate in today's world, because that's something that maybe she was used to singing. It was always just a funny song and a little treat for us when we were little, just to sing it and just be funny, you know. But now, so my friend was like, do you think that we're making a big deal out of this just because she's white? Like, not everything is racial. And I totally agree. That it could be seen that way, because not everything is racial. Could it be a bad choice of judgment today? Absolutely. Does it mean that she's racist and it was intentional? Not necessarily. Again, this is something that me and my family and my friends have been singing to each other for years. Now, granted, most of us are all black, but we do have white people in our families. Our families are interracial, and white friends and such forth, so and so forth, whatever. We've all sung that, you know? So I was just curious to know if anyone else, you know, thought maybe the same kind of way. I'm leaning towards, like, it was just bad judgment and not, you know, an undertone of race. Or do you feel like it was intentional and she was trying to be malicious? I mean, I would really hope that this teacher wouldn't be malicious to a 6-year-old, but stranger things have happened. So I'm curious to see what you guys think about it, and share your thoughts. If you haven't seen the video, it is in my repost section, so you can watch it there. And then just share your comments with me.
A 6-year-old kid? You really call a 6-year-old kid a monkey? I'ma say it if ain't nobody else gonna say it. There's never gonna be a time for a teacher to call a child a monkey. Y'all really in the comments saying people are so sensitive? Why is it that we gotta normalize this shit happen? My name is Kim. I do motivational content on TikTok, and I gotta talk about this situation. A 6-year-old kid named Legend was 1, embarrassed by his teacher, and then 2, dehumanized by his teacher by her calling him a monkey. And I know what everybody gonna say. It's just a song from Madagascar. Rightfully so, it might be. But ain't no way y'all gonna let it pass that she called a black kid a monkey. I don't give a damn how sensitive we are. Deserve to be sensitive when we always gotta censor ourselves when other shit happens. Yes, we talk about Legend, a 6-year-old child at Florida Avenue Elementary in Bartow, Florida. Let's get this shit straight. His birthday already passed a whole week ago. She could have saved that bullshit song. Grown-ass teacher recorded herself calling the child a monkey and then posted it. His birthday already passed. Okay, granted so. She went and sang happy birthday. She sang the song, all the classmates was with it, everything was good. Then she said, do y'all want to sing the funny version? Do you think calling a child a monkey is funny? Now go ahead and make it about the Madagascar movie. Who was singing to animals, not humans. Hey, I'm gonna address this too. Maybe y'all gonna say she sang this song to all the other kids. And you know what? I was gonna let it go. If this was normalized, why didn't none of the other kids sing the song? Why didn't none of the other kids know this was coming? You're a teacher. You're supposed to protect a kid. You're supposed to have enough common sense in your damn head to know the times that we live in. You can't just say that. We can't just let it fly. It wasn't an accident because that song was sang, and the only 2 black kids in the room did not think it was funny. Allegedly, Legend went to the principal and said, "My name is not Monkey. My name is Legend. Y'all just want us to let this shit go. Y'all don't want to call it what it is." I don't give a damn about the tone or how she said it. I don't care how funny or jokey it was. I don't care how she was talking to the child. Intentions would never cancel impact. You should have enough common sense as being a teacher that's supposed to protect them kids. You should have enough compassion to know not even to bring that damn song up, especially in the times we living in. What did you think was gonna happen? What happened is we normalized this shit so much. We all know she gonna get a pad. That we all know she gonna be able to reference Madagascar and make it a joke. I'm telling you right now, ain't shit funny. That's a young black child that already got the odds against him. That is a child who will never excuse the actions of an adult when a child is involved. Man, my hearts and prayers go out to Lil Legend, and I pray that his family gets some type of justice or that teacher get fired. Because I'm gonna say it if anybody else gonna say it. Because if it was one of us and we said something different, if it was a black teacher and a white teacher child, who would have rose hell about that school. So you better be damn sure I'm gonna say something about it. If nobody told you, remember Chemo told you, stay motivated. Protect your kids like your life depends on it, because clearly it does.
Hello lovelies, my name is Miss Yuba and you're welcome back to the channel. So guys, I wish I could come here today with something light-hearted, but we have to talk about another case of straight-up racism, and this time it involves a 6-year-old black boy. Yeah, you heard me right, 6-year-old black boy. So a white teacher thought it could be funny to sing a so-called funny birthday song. But in the song, she called this little boy a monkey and she said, "You live in a zoo." And she did it on a camera at school in front of everybody. Like, this was normal. Let's go into it. Now, this isn't just about one teacher. It's about a culture that keeps dehumanizing black people and then acting confused when we speak up. Every black person in America has a story like this. Maybe not a teacher calling you a monkey, but someone treating you as less than, and then gaslighting you when you react. We are in 2025 and white people still acting shocked when they get called racist for doing something that's been racist since the dawn of time. How do you not know that calling a black child a monkey is wrong?
Would you like the funny song now that I sing to you? Okay, goes like this. Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. And you smell like what you.
As a mother of a little black boy, this is not okay. This is absolutely insulting. All the BLK kids just staring in disbelief like me. Imagine if your child was treated like this at school, and instead of just letting him enjoy his birthday, the teacher decides to sing him a second birthday song and then calls him a monkey. Do you know how that feels? Some people might say, "Oh, it's not that deep." But yes, it is that deep. Back in the day, our people were constantly compared to monkeys, our features were mocked, and that history still carries pain. So when someone says that to my child, it's not just a joke. It's disrespect, it's harmful, and it shows they don't even realize the weight of their words. And this is why I tell other black parents, be careful about sending your kids to predominantly white schools. Because things like this happen and our babies end up being the ones hurt. It's not okay, and it's something we cannot keep ignoring.
I automatically said, that's unacceptable. And I don't think nothing's funny about it.
Prather says there's a history of black people being described that way, which makes it extremely upsetting.
My skin is boiling. I don't even like racism, and to know where we come from and our ancestors, and for us to be labeled like that, because when they call us monkey, they basically saying that we're ugly, we act like a monkey and all this and that. I don't like that at all.
Polk County Public Schools district staff and the HR department are reviewing this. I followed up with additional questions, like, is this the first time this teacher has sung this song to students? And I also asked, while this is being reviewed, will the teacher still be in the classrooms? I've not heard back yet.
I don't play games about my child.
In a letter to the school board, Prather asked for an apology, immediate disciplinary action, and counseling for her son. After receiving no response, she decided to show up in person.
Daddy just kept saying it's an active investigation. They can't answer no questions or anything like that.
Angelicia Bruton, 10 Tampa Bay.
Rather says her son was moved to a different classroom after the incident, but he hasn't returned to school since. She now plans to transfer him to another school.
As a parent, it is our job to protect our children. So this Polk County mother is outraged because the teacher was singing her son Legend happy birthday, but instead of saying happy birthday Legend, she said happy birthday monkey. Out of all the animals in the fucking jungle, in the animal kingdom, why did you pick monkey? And people are saying, oh, it's not that serious. Just the fuck it is in the day and age that we live in right now, because we was 100 steps forward to go 100 steps back, and that shit is out loud, real out loud. So this is not a small matter. This is not a minute matter. This is something that's very big. And the only thing that Polk County schools could say that they are investigating it, and please be mindful of what you say to others. Well, bitch, that's what y'all teachers supposed to do. Because this lady could have said lizard. This lady could have, I mean, his name is Legend. You go with the name. Why? How did monkey come from Legend?
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Because it always go by the alphabet of your child's name. And that's how I have seen, especially in K through 3. But this mother better do whatever she needs to do to protect her child and take him out of that school ASAP. Because if this type of stuff is going on, I know it had to be other stuff going on. And this is ridiculous. I'm talking about, this is blatant disrespect. Anybody that says it's not, fuck you. And I'm just gonna say it like that. But y'all know what to do. Get in the comments. Let's go. I would be overly livid. I would be up at the school. They would be tired of me if it was my child. Y'all know what to do. Get in the comment. Monkey, bitch, out.
So the teacher will make the video where the kids are reading derogatory statements about Rose. You should be punished. And I did a video previously about the situation. See? So just like how CDA see Rosalie behave the way she behave and take away her kids from her, Ministry of Education should see that video and hack as well as it relates to that teacher's action. And miss, if you're an English teacher, Zine, I'm not the best in English, but you say Rosalie has AS, 2 children. So wrong with that statement here as an English teacher. And when you're not doing no stupidness or no foolishness, why you not drag the kids them night, the children night? Because you're lead them off a line. So we're not going to blame the children them no time. You are the problem as a teacher. So you don't have nothing to teach about. Nothing at all to teach about. Rosalie becomes the topic. And your statement again is not constructed properly. Miss English teacher. This is unacceptable and this is unprofessionalism. So we can hate Rose who hate Rose, Zine, but we are going to look upon it from a logical standpoint. What this teacher has done is not acceptable in the educational field or even in the world right now. Because that don't make no sense. What you really did that teach about? Like, that me the one. What the end game? What were you planning to accomplish from all of this? Maybe you need to go back to teacher's college. I have never been, but I'm pretty sure them not teach something like this or tell you to do stuff like this. If you want to make content on your own time, not on the government's time, miss. Yeah, man. Minister of Education, punish this teacher. I thank you.
So this teacher decides to sing this little boy a birthday song. I'm going to just let y'all hear it and tell me what you think.
Would you like the funny song now that I sing to you? Okay, it goes like this. Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey, and you smell like 1, 2. Woo! Give a clap, everybody. Happy birthday, Legend.
I'm trying to figure out what part of that song did she feel like was okay to sing to this little black boy. She knew what she was doing. She purposely did that, humiliating him in front of his friends. And look at the little white kids. They're laughing as well. The other little black kid is looking like, is this real? Even the kid that's getting the birthday song sung to him is looking at the teacher like, what? But this is why I always say racism is taught. For those that want the information, this happened at Floral Avenue Elementary in Polk County in Florida.
Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey, and you smell like one, two. Woo! Give a clap, everybody.
You know, people talk about parents being your first bullies. Teachers can be your first bullies too. It breaks my heart to see teachers so open and brutal when it comes to these children. They have one job, actually two. You are supposed to educate children, you are supposed to protect them, most importantly. And I hope the mama sues that school, and I hope that teacher gets terminated because she deserves it. I see a lot of y'all saying it's a Madagascar song. I understand. But in this day and age, the truth hides behind jokes. I don't care if she was doing it to the other kids. You know better. It's the meaning behind it. And she meant to do that. She meant to embarrass him. She already said happy birthday, so that should have been it. Even the other kids, you could tell that was nervous laughter. My only hope is that little boy's spirit isn't broken behind that. But yeah, she need to lose her job.
This is the same energy that shows up in police violence, hiring discriminations, you named it. It all comes from the same roots. They believe that black people aren't fully human. Look, this little boy deserves better. Every black child deserves better. And I hope this teacher faces real consequences. But more than that, I hope people listen. Because this isn't an isolated thing. This is what happened when racism goes unchecked in our schools, in our cultures, in people's so-called jokes. So, yeah, call it out, talk about it, share it, and don't let folks gaslight you into thinking you are overreacting. This is what accountability looks like. All right, you all, drop your thoughts below and share this video so people know what's really going on. And as always, stay tuned and awake, stay safe, and keep fighting for justice.